lawyers are my clients. Lawyers, they don't need me, right? They don't need a law firm. So why, or at least that's what they think initially. So did you, Patrick, did you ever consider doing this without hiring an attorney? And if so, how did you kind of navigate that decision process?
I really didn't even consider not calling you. I know what you mean by, attorneys, they've done contracts, they can read through contracts, they can sort of spot all of the issues. But the thing that's really important here is, especially if you've never done this before, this isn't a regular transaction, and the implications are huge. And there's a lot of emotion that goes into it on both sides. And when you think about that, and to me, that all hit me very quickly, just in thinking about the possibility of buying another firm, that within 30 minutes of thinking through it, I said, there's no way I want to do this without some real counsel, for all of those reasons. And so for me, it was an easy decision. Another thing that came up specific to my transaction was I had a long, very wonderful relationship with the principal of the target firm, and he was my mentor. And so I knew instantly when the possibility came up that I wanted to maintain that relationship. And in many ways, having a third party on board who you can trust, who's very even keeled, that can help kind of keep that relationship stable, because a lot of times different emotional and personal issues pop up. And if you might not remember it, but in fact, they did in those 6 months.
Yep, right.
And mostly on the seller side, it was his firm. He had built it from scratch, and he was getting up there in age, and there was a lot of attachment there, and a lot of, I wouldn't say ego, but a lot of pride. And you were an incredible source for me of just reassuring me through the process and making sure that I made sound decisions at each step along the way, and didn't really let some of those personal issues, which could impact my thinking and decision making, get the best of me. And so I really do believe that it's an easy decision in the end to rely on the experience of a third party who really knows what they're doing. Just because you're a lawyer doesn't mean you can do this by yourself.
Sure.
I think it's an easy decision.
Yeah, no, it's great. No, there were some times where the deal actually changed some of the details, not really the structure, but some of the details changed throughout the process. And I do agree with you in particular with that point, that it was probably a lot easier for you to be able to go through your counsel for that.
Absolutely.